every once in a while, we are lucky to have someone who is like appearing from far, far, far away. And if we're lucky and the stars align, the stars show up. And today, if you are a Story Warrior fan, you are in for a treat because we're going to be talking to the phenomenal Tizin
Yes.
Pachak is on tour in America. And we
Yeah.
were extremely lucky that somebody connected us. Welcome
Okay.
to the Story Warrior podcast. Today, it's not just my voice, it's going to be a voice that has generated a lot of millions of dollars. Hi,
You already
Brother Tizzy.
know.
Welcome to America. Welcome to America. And please tell us
Thank you so
in
much.
which city are you performing today?
Thank you so much, my brother Gideon. Tonight, with Minnesota right now.
Amazing.
We're in Minnesota
Minnesota,
right now.
it
And
appears
we
you had a great concert last night somewhere.
yeah, we came for the sober convention. We performed and the energy was crazy,
Wow.
you know. So right now we're actually at the barbecue of the
Wow.
event. We're doing some other things. We're visiting people. You know, we're from Cameroon, so we have to do the Cameroonian way.
Yes, the Cameroonian way, we know how to have a good time. We know how to
We
have a
have a
good
good
time. And
time. We chop,
nobody
enjoy, partage, and all that that's
nobody
going on.
has a good time better than Sobans.
Yeah,
Sassy
yeah, yeah.
Old Boys Association. These guys know how to party.
We
I
know how to
have
party,
partied with them
man.
until I'm like, oh, I'm losing my
Yes,
mind. I'm losing my head. And
it's
I no
crazy.
longer attend any of the events. But maybe talk to us a little bit about last night. It appears you
Hmm.
were meeting some new folks, some old folks that come back to back to back to all your shows in America when you come
Yeah.
visiting from Cameroon.
You know, for some reason, man, people love me. And
Yeah.
that's why I have to give, thanks to God. And with Tambi, even Tambi that linked us together, we just
Yes.
met and he loved and believed in me and we kept pushing. I was in Houston and he was like, bro, you can't come to Texas without coming to my home. I was like, yeah, really. I have to come there. And we drove 4 hours to his house and we had fun.
Wow.
We met some great people, you know,
Yeah.
Dr. Martin Quende, his friends, his family. So
Yes.
we really had fun. And here the same thing. I saw some many people that I've not seen for ages in the soul bar. And there's actually a chief from my city, Kumba, guy from Mickey. It was there. Some people else was there. I was like, yo, you're here? He said, yeah. So I didn't know. It was fun. It was like a family reunion and we had fun. So yeah.
Wow, wow. First things first, big shout out to Mr. Tembi Ano, to Dr. Martin
Yeah.
Quende. These guys, they are movers and shakers as far as our world is concerned here in Dallas and Texas at large. These
Yeah.
guys are doing some great things. And I'm glad that Tembi was kind enough to connect us. But let us take it back home a little bit, because people know you are a musical sensation.
Hmm.
But when did it occur to you that, man, this thing is not just, it's not just gonna be a hobby. This gotta
Yeah.
be something,
Something
like
else.
something for real. When did you know
Hmm.
this is for real? This is no longer a joke. When did that occur to you?
It's actually an emotional experience because my late brother, I was working in Nigeria because I graduated in Nigeria. I'm a computer engineer.
Mm,
I studied computer engineering. I graduated in 2012 at the Cross River State University in Nigeria, and I was working in an oil company back in the day. And then I lost my other brother, 2013, and he sent me a message. I was like, "Yo, you have to be a star. You have to be an artist. That's what you're meant to be. So go do that." And he died the next day. So it got to me, and I was like, I have to go back home and try to do music. So I go back to Cameroon, and I started doing music. I did a song, Mado. It blew up everywhere. I just told me it blew up everywhere. So I started pushing, but the Anglophones are marginalized. So the few
yes.
population. So I had to go to the Francophones too. Went to Douala, Yaoundé, and promote music. And from there, I got known. My music was everywhere, playing in America, everywhere. Then I got the attraction and the interest of the people.
Mm,
People started. Everybody wanted to sign me. I want to work with you. I'm here. I want to send you money. You feel me? Everywhere. And I decided to work with a couple of guys called Blue Nation Record, and it was a record label. It wasn't really a record label at the time, but the owner of the record label, Marvin Slim, is in Houston. He said something that really got to me. It was like, yo, I don't have a lot of money. I don't have anything, but we can work together. And I promise you, your music's gonna be everywhere. We're gonna try to push. And that got to me because when I was in Nigeria, there was a sense of collaboration with
Mhm.
people. Everybody want to work together and build together. It wasn't a singular thing like how Cameroon operate,
Mhm.
you know. So it really got to me, and that's the main reason why I decided to work with them. And from there, we did a lot of achievements together. Yeah.
Mm. Wow, I think you had been doing some great things, but you fell
Mhm.
on my radar just around the pandemic. It
Yeah.
blew my mind away. Me and my wife were like, if there are 10,000 watches
Mhm.
on Nassau, I
Yes.
probably me and my wife alone probably account for 9,700 of them.
Oh. Hmm.
And
Hmm.
we were in Oregon, which is, let me put it, it's where you don't see folks that look like us.
Yeah.
And the guys
Understand.
that we got to hang out with them once in a while, we will
Hmm.
watch it over and over and over. But
Yeah.
now that you mentioned that you studied computer engineering, it
Yeah.
dawns on me you sure use a fair bit of that, because yes, there's Tina Verenue in that song. There are some
Hmm.
of your other guys that are manipulating some tiny little gadgets on the screen.
Yeah.
So
There's so many other
surely
people
you
that
guys
work
are
for me.
tinklers. You're tinkling with computer gadgets. So
Yeah.
let me ask you this question.
Mm.
Uh, where do your melodies come from? Is it all from within? Or is it from tinkering with all these computer gadgets that you studied in school and you have mastered them so much?
It's from within. From within.
Okay, from within. Wow.
Nowadays we have AI that can do voices and stuff. I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
it was possible, but back in the days, and
Mm.
there's a strange thing that used to happen to me in my creative process because I feel like God gives me music.
Thank you.
There's something I
Yes.
don't the God in you
It
or
it
whatever it
it
is,
shows. It
creator.
shows. I mean,
Because
there's some rhythms that really touch us. Seriously,
yeah,
I'm like
because
speaking
my
not.
music was meant to heal people. That's why if you look at my profile on social media, it
Mm,
says the artist, musician to heal and inspire.
mm, mm,
So
mm.
some songs come to me when I sleep. I wake up, I have to redeem. I don't know who give the lyrics to me or what to sing. If it's the
Mhm,
creator, if it's the God of me, whatever
mhm.
religion. I mean, I'm not a religious person.
Wow.
So whatever you believe in,
Mhm. You can wake
somebody
up at the middle of the night and you start scribbling away.
because we got to this earth. People just told us stories that this is this and this and that. But at the end of the day, there's somebody that is there taking care of us and
Mastering all
making
of this,
sure
yeah. Almost like the
it
master
moves. So that
producer.
person gives me, yeah, when I sleep, it
Mm.
gives me the inspiration downloads in me. I just see myself in dreams singing this song. And when I wake up, I have the lyrics, I have the verses and everything. So mostly,
Mm.
that's why I say I'm a gifted artist. I'm not talented, I'm gifted. Because
Yes.
sometimes what I sing is just a message that I've been passed on.
Mhm, mhm.
So the rest of the music, the producers is just the
Yeah.
people, the people got put in place to make that happen.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I want to go dig a little bit deeper. You mentioned something like you come from a place of pain. You lost your elder brother
Yeah.
just when maybe he kind of like commissioned you, go do this, and then he
Yeah.
disappears, and
Hmm.
you can't find him.
Yeah.
So in your music, because you said you're also a healer,
Yeah.
do you try to capture some of those themes of healing? And uh, of course, Cameroon has been torn by the civil war, which some people call crisis. They're like, that's not a crisis. That's a
Hmm.
serious, serious civil war. It's not a
Hmm.
crisis. So, how are you using your theme of healing to get people to heal? Because there's a lot of pain sometimes in our
Hmm.
communities. Kumba,
Yeah.
Kumbu,
Hmm.
Bamenda, Boya, Limbe, not so much sometimes.
Through music though, because at the end of the day, that's what I align to.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? So many things happen to me. I believe at some point, I believe that some things happen to me so, I
mhm,
can help other people through my
mm,
music.
mhm,
Because whatever happens to me, I go back to music and sing. I
mhm.
tell them to keep believing, motivate them. So I feel like I had to experience the hardest life
Mhm.
so I could, motivate other people. It's
Mm.
not even easy. You're talking about my
Yes.
elder brother. My elder brother died in 2013. I lost my dad in 2022. My mom died 2 years after, 2023, December.
That's
Then when
like
my
back to
mom,
back to back.
when my mom died, 2023, my younger brother could not take it. So he started using substances and died 8 days after. So I had the hardest life. I could have died. I didn't know love.
Mm.
At the same time, I was in a record label that wanted me to keep making music despite whatever was going on. They were more interested in what I was doing and music and stuff. They didn't know about healing.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't know about you had to give the artist time to heal as a human being. I didn't owe them anything at some point. I didn't even owe them because I had done 5 years with them. I still did 3 years extra because of my good heart. But still yet, people are not always happy and contented.
Yes.
So I had to heal the hard way. But I was able to achieve all that because I'm powerful human being. You know?
Yes.
I'm powerful.
Yes.
So that's why God gives me all these messages and stuff, because He made me strong so I can help other people heal.
Yes.
You know?
Through the pains
and everything. I didn't understand that because I didn't even believe that it was possible for me to go through the stuff I went through. The kind of pain I felt, I didn't know ever existed.
Wow.
You understand?
Wow. Yes.
Like losing a mother.
Yeah, I can relate. I've been there. It's not not fun. It's not fun.
There's a thing about losing a mother, but I lost my mom and I was putting her in the morgue and taking her out of the morgue. It's different. You're there, weakness and everything. you can lose the parent, your mom, or whatever, your dad, and you just with the family. Somebody else is putting her in the morgue. Somebody's taking her out of the morgue.
Yeah,
but I was the one that did all that.
Hey, is your story working for you, or it's just sitting there and gathering a lot of dust? Do you know your story is a powerful, invisible asset? Your story is your superpower, provided you know how to tell it. Give me 15 minutes. I will audit your story and make it unforgettable. It will generate buzz, it will generate engagement, and above all, it will create business for you. Give me 15 minutes. I can coach you on how to tell your story in the most captivating way possible. My name is Gideon Fumukwai, the Story Warrior. I help people like you to tell fascinating stories. So please click below and sign up, and I'll be happy to work with you. Thank you so much. It's very, very traumatizing. When I had that when I had that situation, I did not even want to see my mom in the morgue. I got to the front of it, and I said to my sister, "You're going in alone. We go in with other people. I don't want to see her in any state that looks any way different from who she is." So, but I can relate to that. So it must be a lot of strength for you coming from that dark place to continue healing us and sharing your music, not only on the English speaking side, but also the French speaking side, because I noticed that you speak a fair bit of French, or a great amount of French in your music. That means you want to touch on everybody, not just people from
everybody.
Yes.
Because the people from Anglophone regions already know me.
Yes.
The Francophones know me too, but sometimes we have to put it out there. Music is business at the end of the day.
Yes.
If you want to touch as much people as possible, then you have to understand that the Anglophones are marginalized. Just 20%. You have 80% of Francophones, so you can chip in 1 or 2 French in it, but at the same time, you don't want to lose your originality. So
yes, I appreciate that strategic business side, because when I saw it, I'm like, this is more than just music. Yes, it's music at its best possible, but it's also a good understanding of what is the geopolitics of the place. Where am I sending these messages? So when it comes to your messaging and the stories that you tell, what would you say are the kinds of stories that keep coming back to your mind over and over and over and over, and you try to transmit them in your melodies?
I feel like it's just healing. No matter what you're going through, my message is just healing. That's why in my social media handles, is there an artist to heal and inspire, heal, and motivate people to keep going. Because my brother, it's not a coincidence that we choose to come from the country, the part of the world that we came from.
Yes, sir.
There's a reason why we're from there, and the reason why we align with everybody from there.
Appreciate that.
Like, I was leaving Las Vegas to Houston for an appearance in a club, and I was on a flight. I just saw someone looking at me. I just looked at him. He was looking at me. I was looking at him. I said, nah, bro. Say, come on. I didn't have to know. He didn't have to tell me he was from Cameroon. I just knew from his face,
Thank you.
from the way, from his aura and everything going
From
on.
his, yeah, his mannerisms, yeah.
Yeah, he just said, hey, bro, me, I come from Com. I be Bamenda. I said, okay, bro, this together. I was like, go, you listen. That's it. So there's a
That's
reason
interesting.
where we're from.
Yes, sir.
And
Wow.
it's beyond the physical state.
It is beyond.
And we
What?
have the responsibility to do what we're doing. You are doing a great job, you know,
Thank you. Thank you,
your
sir.
culture. I've felt it. I can
Thank
feel
you.
your energy. And the
Thank
same
you.
thing I'm doing. So that's why we're from there. And my music is to heal people. If you listen to the words of my music, I don't know what tomorrow could be, but it's okay. Coming from a place where people were suffering, hustling, no opportunities, you don't know how tomorrow's gonna be, but it's okay. People taking Mexico Road to come to America, people taking Morocco Road to land in France.
Yes.
You don't know how tomorrow's gonna be, but it's okay. Even people, even in the government sector,
Yes.
people feel like taking a position in the government is easy, and it's not.
No.
Because you can be in the government, I have friends in the government, and it's difficult for them too because the pressure is too much.
Yeah.
So many years of stuff not being done. Now they want a limited time to walk. You give somebody 1 year, I want to start to do this, and at the end of the day, they want to burn your house, they want to attack you.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing going on.
Yes.
You know, if you look at it in the side of the civilians, it's okay. We're okay. No, government kill us. The best. A civilian, they give you the same opportunities. Okay, you be in a position to change, and you don't even have the time to do that because you've been judged based on the people back in it. It's difficult.
Yes.
So I feel like we need time to build, and that's what my message is: healing, patience, love, loving one another. You get to understand one another. At the same time, we'll meet at some point. If you can meet at some point, then we're gonna lose it because we're gonna fight, and what next?
Yes.
We're gonna die and leave, and our children are gonna suffer. The same thing over and over is a circle.
Absolutely. It's an eye for an eye. Nobody wins.
Yeah.
Nobody wins in an eye for an eye. So you observe that it looks like there's more collaboration on the Nigerian side than on the Cameroonian side when it comes to music. What could it be about? Is it the food that we eat? Is it our politics? Is it the what is it? I thought we should have figured this thing out because we're good with soccer. We go after each other's, we eat each other's food, we dress like each other. There's no issue. The religion in Cameroon is so much more harmonious than anywhere else that I've lived. I've lived 10 years in Asia. I thought we should be the most harmonious people. What is it that we can't collaborate in music? And yet I'm seeing incredible talent that's coming through. I mean, you guys are shining lights as far as I'm concerned.
I don't think it's only music. I feel like it's a Cameroonian thing. It's a recent thing. It wasn't like that back in the days because I collaborated with some of my colleagues, and it was free. Stanley, Loco, we did a song My Way, and there was, collaborations happening back in the days. But something happened. I feel like it was the Anglophone crisis.
So now people are more split.
Yeah,
less than before the.
Let me tell you what happened. When the Civil War happened, and the Anglophones felt like the Francophones were not,
feeling their pain,
and were not part of it. They were excluded from it. So there was a division there, and because of the name Amazonia, whatever it is. So the Francophones started saying the Amazonie. It was like far away. It was like a far-fetched thing. But before we could collaborated and stuff, and it was free. It was okay to tell a Francophone artist, okay, come, let's do a show in Boya, let's perform. But now if you tell them, come, let's do a show in Boya, let's perform, they're gonna be like, hey, is this safe for me? I'm gonna come, they're gonna kill me, they're gonna kidnap me, So there was a division that came in between. Yeah, there was division like for musical path.
Yes.
But for football, I think football, they would change when Eto'o came in. The soccer, when he came in, there were so many egos, there were so many things going on. I'm not a soccer player,
Yeah.
but the energy tune in football was bad.
Shifted. Wow.
I don't know if he was trying to do good, but I don't want to say he was doing good or doing bad. I don't want to be anybody's side. But the football had a bad energy, music had a bad energy, so everything was just messed up. So right now, what we have to do, we have to sit down and call a spade and say, yo, if somebody have a problem with me, I'm gonna say it right here on the platform.
Yes.
For the greater good of the country. This thing is not
you.
working. It's not going. The music industry is dying.
Thank you.
The love for soccer is dying. Back in the days, if Cameroon doesn't qualify for World Cup, everybody's crying in the streets, they're dancing. If Cameroon wins, everybody's dancing. But now it's just messed up. You know?
Yeah. The aura.
This fighting this one, this is fighting this thing. So call out your friend and say, yo, brotherly, what is it that you have with me? You understand? Let's fix this for the greater good of the country.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a song called Brotherly with Loco. That's going to change everything. So, what is happening in the entertainment music industry? If I have a problem with you, I'll put it out there.
Oh, okay.
I leave my problems aside. There's sometimes when it's a greater war, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it's a greater problem, we leave our disputes aside and fix it
Maybe
later
first
on.
before, then we can talk about
Let's fix the soccer. Let's
you.
fix the football. Let's fix the music. Let's fix the life of Cameroon. We have to live happily. Because at the end of the day, if you love your children so much, or if you have a child, next generation, you should protect them.
Life is too short.
It's too short, so we have to create an environment, a good environment. The environment is too toxic. Football toxic, music toxic. It's time to. Yeah.
And in the meantime, most of the business, I know you live in Douala, so how's the reception from the audiences, say in Douala and Yaoundé, to the minority Anglophone singers who have attained national fame like yourself, Stanley Eno, the other guys?
No, for that it's been awesome. I can't lie. Okay. I live in Douala. I live in a mansion. My house actually has 14 bedrooms. I have a pool. I have everything. So it means I'm benefiting from the people. I can't lie. They support me. I'm not gonna say they don't. They support me.
And your shows in Douala, Yaoundé, they still go as good as before?
Yeah, I did a show. I did an EP. It's called Mano. Mano the EP, and I did a launch of the EP, and I actually make 17 million francs a night.
Wow, that is some crazy money.
In Cameroon, it's a lot.
In Cameroon, that's a lot. Anywhere in the world, that's a lot of money. It's not just in Cameroon.
I made 17 million francs a night, and people bought VIP tables from 1.5 million, a million. And I came to even my table. I came to sit. It was no space because the fans bought it all. I had to go and sit with the fans.
Isn't that cool? That's cool. That's cool. I mean, it means they're coming out to patronize you, to support you now.
They're supportive. I have supportive fans. I can't lie to you.
I'm grateful to hear that.
Some big men in Cameroon, responsible people, they support me a lot. I'm blessed. I can't lie. Francophone, Anglophone, everywhere I go. Like right now, where I'm doing this call is, somebody's a lawyer. What is his name? In Minnesota, I don't know his name, but he gave me his office.
Must be a big shot.
I'm in his office. I'm doing my video call, so they're supportive.
No, that's cool.
I told him, hey, I have an appointment, I have a meeting, I have to be there. He said, okay, come to my office.
Yeah, that's what it should be.
It's more
that's
than
what it should be, brother to brother.
Yeah.
Now, given your theme, which is very clear, it's about unity. It's about bringing people together. It's about healing.
Yeah.
Have you ever had any fan come to you and say, man, your music, it touched me in a special way, it changed my life, or it's making me to rethink my position, I suppose, rethink my way of life, how I treat, whether it's Anglophone, Francophone, Nordist, Graffiti, Sawa, and all that. Have you ever had any fan come to you, say your music has inspired them to become a better human being?
Of course. Always.
Wow.
Always. I have just right now I had a story. If I can play from my phone, you see. It happens a lot of time.
I would love to share. You can share some of that with us because we can use some of that if you don't mind in post-production. Maybe.
Yeah, so just right now somebody said something about me. He had just 1,000 francs from Bamenda. My DJ is gonna send to you.
Wow.
I have stories like that all the time. All the time. and I inspired them. And the time when we had this division in Cameroon with the Anglophone going on, I played a really, really strong part in that because by that time I was popular. That was the time where my music was, getting grounds
Yes.
at the peak.
Yes.
So I had people were booking me in the Anglophone regions, and the fans wanted to come, and it was difficult for them. There was one time I was going to perform in Kumba, and they had the whole massacre going on. I had to go to the hospital, pay bills, and see things going on. It was traumatic for me, but at the end of the day, people were like, you know what? We came out. We were locked up in the house for, we didn't even know if it was safe to come out, but we had the guts to come out just because of you. We had the guts to leave again, to push and keep living. So it was something for me. We did something.